Hello Van Lifer, it is Will Pemble. This is Jason's 170 4x4, 170 extended 4x4. Look at how big that is. Here's what I want to show you. The challenge here is we got to get a family of 5 to be happily living and sleeping in this van. And so here's my first attempt at what I think it might end up looking like. Check it out. So, one of the things that's awesome about this truck, one of the many things that's awesome about this truck is we do have the swivel captain and passenger chair built from the factory, which means they've got the lower box down here, so when you spin the chair and when you sit in the chair, it's not like ridiculously high, and that's really cool. So here's what I'm thinking is going to happen. One of the things we want to do is we want to be able to have a baby and 2 kids and 2 grown-ups living in this thing. So when we swivel the chair around, when we swivel these chairs around to face front, obviously mom and dad can sit there and face front, and then what we have here is one captain's chair, and one much smaller one, like a jump seat that doesn't need to move. The jump seat is going to hold the baby seat, and it's probably not going to get used for much else than that, unless maybe we decide we want to put some kind of a crib thing there, but we need to sleep the baby. So captain's chair that swivels and slides forward so that we have a little bit more ingress egress room there. Captain's chair that swivels, and then also a table that'll go in the middle, and we have like comfortable dining seating for 5 right there. If you look at this wall, what you see on this wall is you see the bottom bunk, the top bunk, and then the master bed, which goes all the way across the back of the van. And the cool thing about the bottom bunk and the top bunk is there's going to be like awesome buttons and lights and things for people to, and for the kids to enjoy and play with. And they're also full length, right? The kids are not that big just yet, but people grow. And so this is like a full length 75-inch long space where you can have like 2 normal cot sized bunks, one on top of the other. Below, if you see that the bottom of that blue tape there, below that is where we can build all sorts of cabinetry. And so another crib option which we can think about is like maybe have like on 500-pound hinges or something like that, a trunnel bed sort of a thing that pulls out into the hallway, and then the crib can sit there. And again, back here across this whole space, that's going to be like the master bedroom, and so there'll be a mattress that sits kind of like that, right? And so that'll be the mattress, and then you could jump down there and look after the baby when he sat there. The other thing that we could do is we could just have the bed in there, and then it could go and it could straddle across between this jump seat and this spun swivel seat. Or on this side, another option is on this side of the van is where we're going to have the galley. So if you look at this outline right there, that's going to be where our galley is. Probably the sink will go on that side of the galley, and then the fridge, awesome NovaCool dual voltage fridge, will go right into that space. But what this gives us is a huge amount of functionality in what is admittedly a large Sprinter van, right? It's the biggest Sprinter van you can get, but it's still just a van. It's not that huge. We can put glass. We're gonna put just like basically factory glass all around all of these places, and so this space will open up big and be beautiful and like fun to live in. So that's the thing. Here's another thing that we thought up, me and my mom helped me figure this one out, is here's the grown-ups bed, here's mom and dad's bed, here's the top bunk, and then there's the bottom bunk. And you'll notice that they overlap a little bit. Now, why might this be an okay thing to do? First of all, it's really the only way you can fit 150 inches of bed in this space, right? So that's a 75-inch long bed, 77 after you get all the framing and stuff, and that's another 75-inch long bed, 77 after you get all the framing and stuff. But if the master bed pokes into this bunk a little bit, and if this bunk pokes out over the master bed a little bit, and then this one does the same underneath, it allows everybody to still have comfort, because, you know, we'll make sure the edges are rounded and comfy and everything like that. And it gives us the functionality that we're really looking for, which is this awesome bunk bed situation here. A pass-through all the way. If we put the fridge over here, we have a pass-through all the way from the back to the front, so I can like climb under the master bedroom and get out the back. A nice big garage, lots and lots of space for cabinets and storage up top. So that's the deal that I'm thinking about these days. Let me know what you think. Put in the comments below. Am I building this thing right? Thank you for letting me build your van. I am Will Pemble, and I'll see you soon.